program is brought to you by the following sponsors. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Minaruto247, aka Mina's Love Child, and we're alive and alive to play more for the final time. I know I've said that like for the past 3 fucking streams, but this life is a maze, and we gonna keep following that shit until the end. We're here to play episode of Adachi, brother. It is the episode of Adachi live. I don't know how long this is gonna be. It's not gonna be as long. I think episode Adachi is like an hour long. It's probably gonna take us maybe an hour and a half, depending on if we yap in between. But how's everybody doing? Hey Jace, hi Dante, hi Cookie, how y'all doing? We're here. Y'all hear the song? This carousel makes us round and round. I love it, man. Fucking amazing song. But yeah, we're here to play episode of Adachi, man. And you guys also see the title. It's very Adachi-esque. Y'all see the title, man. Good completed Palace 3 in P5. Oh, nice. But yeah, I was meant to stream last night. Say what? Oh my god, disturbing the what? Oh my god. All right, man. Just be exactly. That's what your ass get. That's what his ass gets. Dante gets fucking ads because of that. That's what his ass gets. Get fucking added, boy. Fucking Christ. Just because Super ain't here doesn't mean you could just Super ain't here. Gosh. Yeah, disturbing the peace, bruh. I can't. That's what your ass get for making that dumb, stupid joke. Disturbing the peace. I can't, dude. But yes, I was meant to stream yesterday after I got off work. But that was not gonna happen because guess what, chat? Guess what? I had to stay until 2 o'clock in the morning. Because guess what? At my job, there's a thing on Tuesday night that is called ad change. Oh, sick. He's there in Discord. Nice. You think you think you can escape? That's wild. That's wild that you think I can. Wow. I mean, there's no escaping. But I do have an announcement to say. Like, I will say this in the beginning and towards the end. Depending on how long it
tastes strawberries.
Depending on how long it takes, okay, for us to complete this, which shouldn't be long. We are going to be doing a double feature tonight. What that mean? I'm going to be streaming again. We're going to be kicking off the new the new game that we will be playing. And you guys want to know what game that is? You guys want to know what game that is, or should I wait like every typical streamer and leave you guys on a cliffhanger? The next game in our arsenal. You know what? I think I should give it to you. I think I should give y'all the sauce. The new game in our arsenal will be Nier Automata. We are going to be starting Nier Automata tonight. This will be kicking off the triple trifecta of games that will be in the cycle for us going forward to be playing. Nier Automata, and then 2 other games I have not decided yet. Well, I have decided, but I'm not going to tell you guys. I'm just going to stream them on Thursday and Friday, and yeah, you guys are going to see what those games are. But Nier Automata will be getting played, the sequel to Nier Replicant, which is a long time coming. Long time coming. But regardless, let's play chapter 1 of Adachi Disturbing the Peace. Say that again? Prison. My molars slowly crushed the hard lump of fiber, and in my eyebrows at my first taste of lotus root in a long while.
Ugh, gross.
Ew. Scrapping some barely filled rice as if to wash down the lotus root. Today's dinner consists of chikuzeni full of vegetables. Also get some miso soup that's 1 step away from water. Cucumbers, sukimono, even an orange slice or 2 for dessert. Oof, oh, some sea urchin. Or eel. Yakiniku sounds good too. Or maybe some beef tongue. Served rare, covered in green onion and marinated with a little lemon juice. I fantasize about this. I grab another lotus root out of the bento pack with my chopsticks. I peer through the holes in the lotus root, and my eyes meet those of the guard staring at me through the observation window.
Hurry up and eat!
Yeah, sorry.
The fact that this nigga got a suit and tie on in prison, like they couldn't PNG a fucking cell outfit for him? An orange jumpsuit would be fine. No, he gets a prison cell. He gets a suit. All right, man. Gotta love wearing gotta love my prison outfit being a whole goddamn suit, man. But to be honest, that shit does get uncomfortable after a while wearing it for a long time. Oh, by the way, chat, I didn't even get to mention this. As of me streaming right now, February 18th, 2026, guess what? We have the voice of Amy Rose in Sonic 4. And it's Kristen Bell. Kristen Bell is the voice of Sonic, which is fucking fire. I love Kristen Bell as an actress. She is our voice for Amy Rose. Mwah, love her. This is fire. I love it. I love this so. Anyway. Oh, for 5 months. Yeah, he should have a jumpsuit. Sorry. I've been in jail for about 5 months now. I've been held at the Prefectural Police HQ neighboring Inaba City as a suspect in the serial murders that took place in Yasu Inaba. Oh my god, in my opinion, should have been Aisha because I love her Amy voice, but that's just me. Oh my god. Certified lover boy over here, man. 2 murders, abandoning a corpse, plus a few other charges. Normally, I'd be immediately prosecuted and transferred to prison, but the police are having trouble with the supernatural cause of death being thrown into a television. Wow. I mean, I sure as hell wouldn't want to be assigned to a pain-in-the-ass case like this. Well, maybe it's not for me to say, but being an ex-cop and all. After meal drowsiness hits me soon after, so I lay down on the tatami mat. Damn, that mat looks sad. Nigga, his legs extend farther than the bed. I mean, it looks like it can fold out, but that shit looks sad. Just a square? What am I looking at? A goddamn sandwich? A goddamn ice cream? Sandwich? Shit looks like a salami. It looks like a fucking squared ass cupcake. Looks like a cookie. A raspberry one at that. Strawberry maybe. That shit looks like ass. Chat, don't go to prison. Especially in Japan. Don't go to prison in Japan, man. This shit looks like ass. There's nothing to do in this empty cell, and just as I'm about to pass from consciousness into that beckoning slumber...
Number 82, interrogation!
Wow. The voice of the guard outside pulls me back to reality. Number 82, that's me. Interrogation this late in the day? Give me a break. I sigh in a way that guard wouldn't see and slowly get up. The detective in charge leads me away, leaving my cell behind. They brought a TV, bruh. It's been a while since I was last called to the interrogation room. The stuffiness really seems to stress the spitefulness of this room. That alone is enough to get me down. When I first got here, I gave them the whole truth. Since it was all over, I didn't plan to hide anything, and it'd be a pain if things got complicated. But obviously, proving that you can kill people with magic isn't the kind of thing that can be demonstrated to an audience that isn't willing to listen. After going through some serious psych evaluations and all that crap, the interrogators weren't able to make any progress. So my jail life continues.
Here's some more things.
Ew!
Check.
Ew! 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 What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Turn the camera. May his face be fucking... I will protect y'all from this ass. Whatever that is. Whatever that is. I got y'all. Only I should experience this fucking face that was created. Outside of that, enjoy Adachi's face. Jesus, that looks horrendous. Today they want me to go over some evidence. I plop my ass down on the uncomfortable stool, and a young detective lines up several objects on the table.
These are the 3 pieces of evidence.
Nigga, is that fucking Yuri? Is that fucking Yuri? This is a replica gun that's been modified to fire real bullets. Oh, yeah, that was in my closet. I brought this when I first joined the police force and was frustrated when I didn't get a gun right off the bat. And this, digital audio player, I won at a New Year's bingo game, then tossed it somewhere and forgot about it. How'd they find it? And that is a large flat screen TV. It's big enough to easily shove someone through. But I've never seen this TV before. In other words, it's irrelevant to this investigation. It's pretty damn evident that there's no evidence to find. I've got nothing more to hide. I told them so. And yet, they still manage to dig up more junk. They don't even realize that they're wasting their time.
None of them are related to the case. I mean, I've said this many times before, but I've already told you everything.
Shut up. No back talk. Just check them all.
Detective pounds the table with his fist, probably in an attempt to intimidate me. What losers. The game's long been over. What good would it do me now to lie? The reason you can't assemble a case against me is because you're idiots. And I have to sit here and waste my energy dealing with you morons. Why don't you use your head a little? Make a show of pretending to look at the so-called evidence again. The detective lights a cigarette.
Between Adachi and Dojima, is anyone at Inaba PD not a dumbass?
Jima-san.
Ryotaro Dojima. You know him real well. Rumor has it his position at the station's shaky because of you. A real cop wouldn't have the balls to show his face at the station if one of his men got sent up for murder.
The detective with the cigarette blows some smoke in my face. I get this kind of treatment every day. At least it's one of the less severe acts of hostility I have to endure. Since I'm an ex-cop, the police are merciless when they interrogate me. On top of being in restraints from morning till night, if I start to doze off, I get some water to my face. Verbal abuse is constant. If I say something, I get yelled at. If I stay quiet, I get yelled at. It really impresses me how much energy they have. They're probably pissed at how long this case is taking them, but they can't blame me for their incompetence. Seeing that I don't so much as move an eyebrow, the detective lights a second cigarette and laughs mockingly.
You know, I felt sorry for him. So out of kindness, I told him during the investigation. I said, I'll make sure to dispose of your no-good man, so don't worry about that. And what does that bastard do? He suddenly grabs me by the collar. I almost ended up having to submit a written apology.
Talk about a blunder.
It ain't nothing to laugh about. What do you think he said, huh? He can settle matters for himself without me asking you to do it. What a bunch of shit.
What a bunch of malarkey. That ass. Hearing that, I smile knowingly. Ojima-san's being a pain in the ass like he always is. I'm no longer his subordinate, just a complete stranger. He should cut off any ties to me, but instead he has to go and say that. Besides, isn't it backwards for a detective to be believing in a criminal? This cop's right. Seriously, he makes me laugh.
Yeah, I'm done dealing with Hicks. Oh, I guess once you've been a police dick in the sticks that long, your morale's shot. I wouldn't be surprised if Dojima snuffed a few himself. That must be where his men learned it.
Alright, bro, the disrespect is crazy.
That's a funny joke.
Huh?
Oh, he about to be a
Although aren't you the one
smartass.
with the quick fist? I heard rumors about you when I was on active duty. You punched a suspect in the face during an investigation. Got found out and covered it up, right? What a hero!
The detective's face gets redder and redder. Even though I sound frivolous, my heart is cold.
And since then, you've made sure to only punch him in the gut, right? You sure know what you're doing, aiming to work at the Metropolitan PD.
You little... I ain't taking that kind of lip from a goddamn killer.
The chair isn't kicked out from under me. The chair's kicked out from under me and I slam it to the ground. Lovely. Lovely. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. Bro, hey, I'm sorry, man. I fucking love Adachi. This nigga is fucking fire, dude. I love Adachi. His smart ass comments is what I live for. The detective grabs me by the hair and roughly pulls my head up. Seeing the detective's face contorted with anger and humiliation is just hilarious.
If you don't want a good thrashing, then you better spill everything, you bastard.
Sir, you really shouldn't go any further.
That's Yuri. The young detective, who was quietly taking notes, suddenly steps forward looking panicked. There's no force behind his actions, though. He's got no control in this situation.
Shut up! You don't get anything out of scumbags like him without getting your hands dirty. Watch and learn.
He punches me in the gut. He avoided my solar plexus. He must be used to hitting people. I choke back my stomach acid and scoff.
That wasn't nice. Isn't this against the Criminal Procedure Code?
Huh?
Criminal Procedure Code, Article 319. Forced confessions gained through torture and intimidation are inadmissible as evidence.
This nigga... Yo, he must be a bitch to fucking interrogate. Because as an ex-cop, and he's a smartass, he knows the handbook. This nigga is a dick. I love him. Look.
Anything I tell you is invalid if you get your hands dirty. Didn't they teach you the basics in police academy? Oh, but I get it. You're stuck in the boonies like this because you can't even get the Criminal Procedure Code straight.
Bro, he tested his gangster.
Little.
Detective eyes open wide. Looks like I hit a nerve. He's probably gonna hit me again. I brace myself for it, but contrary to my anticipation, I'm not struck by a fist. Instead, I feel cold steel, the barrel of a gun, pressed up against my temple. Oh!
You must be Toru Adachi.
Oh, this
I
is
wish to speak with you.
Tomonazuki. The atmosphere in this room suddenly becomes tense. I feel a chill run down my spine. Not the same detective I was just talking to. He's someone else. I don't have any proof, but that's what my gut is telling me.
Sorry, but I must ask you to come with me. Enter the TV here. And to be clear, this is less a request than an order.
Whoa, what are you doing? There'll be hell to pay for pointing your gun at a detainee. You really need to calm.
Ah, yes. I'd forgotten we weren't alone. Get out of here.
Huh? What are you saying?
I said get out. I don't wish to make matters worse. And you don't wish to die, do you?
The detective slowly raises his arm and points the gun towards a corner in the ceiling. He fires, and the lens of the security camera in the room shatters to pieces, accompanied by the ear-splitting sound of gunfire.
Ah!
The young detective quivers and bolts from the interrogation room. Well, he made the right move. There's no point in making a show of justice if it's just gonna get you killed.
Ah, now you've done it. So, who are you?
You'll find out when we meet. Enter the TV. You should still be able to.
Oh, he said pull up, nigga. Without changing expressions, he pushes the gun into the back. Oh, wait, what? Oh, into my back. If I try to resist, he'll pull the trigger without hesitation. I can feel the danger in the air. Disobeying him would not be a wise plan right now. I walk towards the TV that had been brought in as evidence. Before I can even start to struggle, I'm thrown into the television with unbelievable strength. So that's how he got involved, okay. I feel a strange floating sensation as if gravity has lost its hold on me entirely.
Just like old times.
Yeah, I know this feeling, and I know what's waiting for me at the bottom. What now? I sigh as I fall head first. I was thrown out into a school classroom enveloped in an uncanny atmosphere. There are chairs and desks lined up, textbooks on the shelf, a blackboard, all that good stuff. But the walls are plastered with posters and barricade tape labeled P1 Grand Prix. Seriously, who made these things? I look at the blackboard, puzzled, and read the words Yasogami High School monthly events written upon it.
When I exited the TV, I found myself in a classroom.
Nigga, it just monologued himself. I'm wow. By the way, let's switch, by the way. Since that ugly ass nigga is gone from my fucking screen. Yaso High is where those wannabe detectives went. Of course this isn't the real school, but I get the feeling that they'll be showing up any moment. Well, that doesn't matter. The thing I need to worry about is that whoever called me here is somewhere in the school too.
Seriously, I can't believe I'm called in here all of a sudden. I'm not even a cop anymore. Honestly, I'd rather be in prison.
Wow. Well, that said, even if I do, it'll all be back to square one. That would be very annoying. Fine, I'll play along then. I was getting tired of dealing with those idiot cops anyway.
Well, I guess I'll go. Didn't think anything like this would ever happen again. Isn't there something wrong with this world? Who knows what'll happen next?
I guess I'll start investigating from the top. I scratch my head and start making for the door out the classroom. I'm sure I'll find some evidence if I just start walking around. Wait a sec. That's something Dojima-san used to say all the time.
Oh man, I've picked up the habit without realizing it.
Wow.
Look what you've done to me, Dojima-san.
Give me a break. Dojima-san, I roll my eyes as I leave the dark classroom. Oh, his thing is red. I love it. Alright, chapter 2. Intentions. Intentions is the name of the game, and I played well. This school is a terrifyingly quiet world. After leaving the classroom, I take a stroll around the school. The empty school building is blurred in a dim light, making all the creepier. And for some reason, it's become a complicated maze, as if the entire school had become a giant trap.
Man, whoever made this must be pretty twisted. Then again, who am I to talk?
I glanced around and noticed the walls and ceilings were bored through, as if something crashed into them. I saw plenty of similar signs of damage on the way here. I neither know nor care what happened, but the violent scratches here tell a story of what happened. So this is before P4AU story started. Well, I think it's a little bit before it starts, but I think it's still the same. I think it's the same day, probably a few hours beforehand, before shit starts hitting the fan. At any rate, this is definitely not a peaceful place.
I'm starting to get sleepy.
I'm out of shape and my back is hurting. Let's get this over with and go back. I rub my tired eyes and climb
what's
up the
behind
nearest
door
set of
number one?
stairs. Oh shit. There's just a single door at the end of this path. Normally, this would be the way to the roof, but there's no telling where it goes in this crazy world. In any case, I guess I better take a look. Doesn't appear to be locked. Slowly open the door and a warm, moist wind blows in.
What in the world is this?
Yeah. The scene before me is bizarre. A bunch of crosses are stuck in the ground, with an eerily giant moon in the background. Close by, I can see the moonlight bridge, bent like a spoon. I definitely recognize it, because I saw it more times than I would have liked to while I was in the city. Still,
Talk about some disturbing taste in decor.
this place feels like a set from a B-movie. Feels like zombies are gonna attack me out of nowhere. Well, if I'm in the TV world, then there are shadows here. Guess they don't look all that different. Take a look around the area while I'm thinking that. There's a presence right behind me. I instantly realized that someone snuck up on me. You gotta be kidding. Maybe crooked, but I was still a cop. I was paying attention to my surroundings, and somebody still got the drop on me. I carefully turn around and see a young man standing there.
Welcome to his world.
Oh, this is
You must
Minazuki.
be Toru Adachi.
The young man spreads his arms in a welcoming gesture. He has impressively red hair, a sharp yet cold stare. He carries two odd-looking katanas and bears an egg-shaped scar on his face. But above all, this extraordinary pressure he's given off is the same feeling as what I felt in the interrogation room. He's the one who called me here, no doubt about it. Chills run down my spine in the face of his murderous intent. I keep a straight face and speak like I always do to hide my fear.
Are you the one that called me out? Seriously, I'd rather not. I'll tell you who I am to thank you.
They bring the crosses again? Nah,
I'm
they won't.
Minazuki.
I would love to
Show
see
Minazuki.
Minazuki again, or Elizabeth. The man grins after he says that. I notice that he has a Yaso High uniform tied around his waist. Does that make him a student here? He seems rather composed to be one. Those detectives want to be brass acting more their age.
And what does this Minazuki-kun want with me? If you don't have any business in particular, I'd really like to head back. Whether or not I explain myself to you will be decided right now.
In the blink of an eye, his katana is pointed at me, pointing at my throat. Hey man, what gives? He's the one who wanted me here. Isn't this a bit of a mean greeting? Ah, my weapon of choice. While I'm feeling frustrated with this, Minazuki tosses a gun towards me. Its grip, the same revolver as the one I kept when I was a detective.
It's your gun. Pick it up. You're a skilled marksman, no?
Minazuki raises his katanas. Punk wants to test my strength. Fine. I cut my tongue and pick up the revolver off the ground. It pisses me off that I have to listen to this brat, but I have a feeling things would be a bigger pain if I refuse to fight. I take in the comfort of the familiar grip in my hand and turn to Minazuki.
Are you sure you want to give me this? I'm the suspect in a murder case, you know. That's fine. Comment as if you wish to kill me. Wow, someone's confident. Okay, don't mind if I do.
All right. So let's get ready to rumble!
Finally.
All right, let's see how he plays.
You won't hit, you won't hit, you won't hit, you won't.
You want, oh shit. Hey, bro.
Knock him out. You won't hit, you won't hit, you won't hit, you won't hit me. Something like this? You won't hit. You won't hit. You won't hit. You won't just.
Oh shit.
You won't hit. You won't hit. You won't hit. It's no use. You're you kiss me off.
Oh my, they lost.
Very weird, but I'm pretty sure he probably could. Probably can. I'm just probably playing him wrong. Feel uplifted for the first time in a while. Natsuki's power was something. Definitely wasn't the standard keep it clean style of fighting. Sure, I beat him, but probably wasn't taking me seriously. In fact, Minatsuki's pretty nonchalant while he looks at me, but he seems satisfied.
You're quite skilled. I find your defeat incomprehensible. Look who's talking.
I wish Minatsuki had a
You look
chapter
like you've got lots more energy to spare too.
to play as.
Indeed, I was only testing you. I wanted to see if you would be of any use. I'm going to create his world. For that, I require your assistance. His world? Huh. Now I'm a little interested. Tell me more.
Come to think of it, he said it's before too. So he's got another ally. Just in case I sneak my revolver behind my back and reload the cylinders.
This is what that boy wishes for. I intend on destroying this world. The world is filled with deception. Those within it prattle about friendship and bonds, yet they trample over others in the dark without a care. There is no value in such a world. What must be done is to eliminate everything within it. Huh. That's got my interest. Truth to tell, you're probably right. This world's all about useless, shallow, so-called friendships. And yeah, I think it's irritating too. I mean, hey, I gave destroying everything a shot once too.
That's only half true. Bonds, friendship, helping one another. There are a lot of people who flaunt all this nice sounding talk, but it's those same people who won't hesitate to stab people in the back the moment they feel attacked or get hurt. In the end, it's just that humans have to rely on each other in order to live. But far too many dumbasses misunderstand that and try to make it way more meaningful than it really is. That's why I really understand where this guy's coming from. It'd be nice if you could erase this shitty world like a magic trick. At least, that's what I used to think.
You gained a power beyond humans. Do you remember that time? Power beyond humans? Huh. You mean that thing? What do you want with it? I intend to summon that power, but it needs to be tamed.
Natsuki's eyes waver like red flames. I see. Looks like he's been given power just like me.
For that, I require your assistance. You will cooperate with me. You have no choice in this.
Natsuki points his katana at me again. With my power, I didn't have much control. I was taken over by some mysterious force and had no memory of it. He's poked around my personal profile, but he's missing the most important part. I guess he's just some brat after all. He can't even do his research.
Come on, you're not giving me a say here. And about this taming thing, that's all up to you. What does it have to do with me? If you want my help, I guess I'll cooperate with you as best I can. As best as you can. Very well.
Yeah, I thought so. He can't shoot. I'm just playing him wrong.
What? There's more? Persona users. I will gather them and make them fight. You will also participate in this. Huh? That sounds like a real pain. I mean, why are you making them fight?
But to be honest, I really don't want to get involved in this. Well, the right choice is to act like I'm interested and get as much information out of this kid as possible. Depending on how things go, this guy might become a hindrance to me. I'll decide how to make my move once I've heard what he has to say. After I'm making an interested face, he surprisingly tells me the full outline of his plan. He's gonna gather shadows until he has a giant collection of them? Like a pile of sculpting clay. Using that as a vessel, he plans to summon what he called power beyond the bounds of man to inhabit it. But in order to pacify such a powerful being, he barely needs persona fragments that are created when persona use their powers on one another. So he thought up the idea of creating a one-on-one tournament between persona users, calling it the P1 Climax. Plus, he's made some exact duplicates of people out of shadows in order to force them into fighting one another. I have to admit, he made an effort. In addition, he's already taken some persona users belonging to an organization called the Shadow Operatives hostage. He's definitely planned for this, though. Though I don't really get the point of crucifying his captives on those tacky crosses. Anyway, blah blah blah. I've been called in to help him collect the fragments and get a hold of that power within the giant shadow. All sounds pretty stupid, really, but Minazki's deadly serious. He really intends to go through with this. How did he manage to come up with a plan that's such a convoluted pain in the ass? Maybe it's just because I haven't been around for a while, but I'm actually impressed at how ridiculous this scheme of his is.
I'll add the persona users of this town to the fight as well. You understand?
Phooey, I don't give a
The
fuck.
opposition who shattered your previous ambitions. Have your revenge on them if you wish. Even if you do nothing, I will not complain. Revenge, huh? We will prepare the stage for you. You're free to destroy them if you so choose. The clashing of competing powers will give off persona fragments. This will advance our plans. And if I refuse? Then the murders which occur on foggy days will begin again. I see. Well, can't let that happen.
Never had a choice from the start, huh? I didn't expect to just go home without having to do some kind of work. And after hearing this plan, I can't just sit there. I was thinking about what to do when I suddenly felt the ground shake a bit beneath us.
It's time. Here it comes.
Natsuki looks up into the sky and stares off into the distance. Suddenly,
What the?
the shaking ground grows so intense I can barely stand. The roof soars up into the sky. I fall to my knees and brace my hands on the ground. I lost for words as I stare upwards. The sky has turned red, like ink staining a piece of paper, or an infection spreading across healthy flesh.
Oh man, isn't this a little over the top?
The shaking's finally stopped, so I run to the edge of the roof, look down at the world from there, and gulp involuntarily. The town's covered in an eerie red mist. The sky, the moon, even the air itself is covered in red. It's the same color as Minazki's eyes, as if to show me that everything is at his mercy.
Hey, is this? What the hell?
Oh, show.
This is totally out there. My world is awesome. Dude, you're Adachi, right? Did you see that just now? Did you? The world's all red.
I fucking love this nigga.
Better red than dead. Just
Better red than dead? The young man who had been cool and calm just a moment ago is now jumping around like a little kid. An innocent brat playing with a new toy.
Huh? Whoa, hold on. What's with the wild mood swing? What are you all surprised for? Oh, you were talking to him, huh? That kind of puts a damper on things.
Him? Just in case, I take a look around, but we're the only ones here. Red-headed boy laughs merrily as I cock my head in confusion.
Well, that's fine. I'm sure.
Red Dead
Red.
Oh my god.
Welcome to my world, as I like to call it.
Super is infecting
I've heard
everybody.
about You hate this world too, right? Good for you, because it's all going away. So, you're different from Minazuki-kun. Ugh, you're still on this? Minazuki is him. I'm Sho. It's too much of a pain to explain it anymore. Just kidding.
Maybe he just doesn't care to keep talking, but Sho ends the conversation. Does he have split personalities? I never met somebody who does before, but it's fairly common to hear about it when you talk with cops about psych cases. Still, something doesn't seem right. I feel something different, some threatening madness from him. Well, that doesn't matter right now. I just slumped my shoulders, fed up with the fact that now I have even more trouble to deal with.
But that aside, are you really any good to me? If you're totally weak after saying you'll help out, I don't need your bullshit. And if you really are like that,
I don't need your bullshit.
seriously, kid. I don't think I ever gave a clear yes or no yet. This is all so sudden, you know? Huh? Are you an idiot? Cooperating lets you live. Refusing gets you killed. Get it? What moron would say no to that?
Cooperating lets you live. Refusing gets you killed. This nigga, yo, I fucking love this nigga, bro. Yo. Yo, hey, to be honest, he ain't wrong, but that shit's just funny how he said it. That's crazy.
Those are some pretty extreme choices. Enough going on in circles. I wouldn't mind destroying you, but he's telling me not to. That means you're game to do this. You seem like you enjoy things that get bloody. What's wrong with that? It goes gushing out like right?
No answers without any hesitation. The type that has no self-awareness in the very worst. Has no self-awareness at the very worst. The kid should be more careful, no matter how strong you are. Even if you think you've got control over a great power, if you let your guard down, you're gonna get your feet swept right from under you.
Yeah, sure, I'll participate. I was getting bored, so this'll probably be a good way to kill time. But I'll do this my way. I have my own rules, you know?
That's right. I have my own set of rules. I don't give two shits about this perfect world or his power. All this crap about getting revenge on the kids from Inaba or the fighting between Persona users doesn't matter to me either. They can do whatever they want. But things are different if they're going to start interfering with me. I don't want anyone getting in the way of my rules, no matter what.
Huh? Well, do what you want. I don't care if it's rules or roulettes, but if you try anything funny, I'll cash you out like that. I'll mount you up nice on the wall next to the investigation team. A dodgy-looking Adachi. Just kidding.
He laughs at his own lame joke, and his eyes suddenly glow red. There's his piercing gaze on me.
But I'll be watching you, so you better not slack off. Got it? Well, I've got somewhere to be, so do what you want from here. See ya!
Joe raises an arm as he gallantly leaves the roof. I consider attacking him from behind for a moment, but that's probably not a wise move, considering that I don't know what his power is. Only idiots rush things.
Now then, how do I go about this?
I spin my revolver on my finger out of habit, then look up into that red sky, crimson shroud filling my line of sight. Ah, that brings back memories of being inside the TV last year. The first time I found myself inside the television, the days of being ragged running around with Dojima-san fighting the kids inside the TV world. I thought I'd forgotten all that, but I guess not. They're not very pretty memories, but it wouldn't be a lie to say that those experiences make me the man I am today. I'm hit by a fierce wave of nostalgia and close my eyes. The lump of steel in my hand seems extremely heavy. All right. Immature brats. Oh my god. So it seems like if it's gonna go by chapter, so what, chapter 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 12 chapters, maybe. But all right, so this is where he ran into them. Theoretically, he's go to sleep. Back inside the school building, I enter an arbitrary classroom and sit in a chair, yawning for the 19th time today. Minoski or Show told me to go fight the persona user. You know what's crazy? Adachi is tired as fuck. Cause thing is, he was about to go to sleep and he got woken the fuck up. So that nigga is working on sleep. He's sleep deprived. Anyway. So first I need to go down, but back in the school, the hallways are even more complicated, and the more I walk, the more dead ends I find. Here I was thinking of taking this opportunity to go into town and get some good sushi, or a barbecue box lunch. Those thoughts of sea urchin and cow tongue come and go fleetingly.
What am I thinking? There's no way I'm going outside with the town like that.
Look out the window, out the corner of my eye, and it's obvious that the red fog has grown thicker than it was when I was up on the roof.
Sheesh. If he's gonna make me his guest, he could at least have a GPS or something ready for me.
Wow. I rested my chin in my hands and complained to the open air. If only I could ditch all this until this goddamn troublesome tournament is over. But I can't do that this time around. I need to destroy Show's plans for my own sake, after all. I can't even call what I'm about to do a plan. I've already decided what has to be done. I have to make contact with the persona users who will be invited here. I need to lead them on so that they'll move in the right direction. Okay, so his plan was to basically, which makes sense, but basically point them in the right direction. Crazy. That's actually kind of crazy. So his plans was to basically puppeteer them in the right direction, lead them on. But I can't break the illusion that I'm working with Show. It's probably not an exaggeration to say that this red world is under his control. I have to be clever to move about without rousing his suspicion, while still undermining his work.
Well then, I guess I'll get going. Do I actually have to go look for those guys? What has he gotten me into?
I slowly get up from the chair as I'm grumbling. Why do school chairs always make your ass hurt if you sit in them for too long? Maybe that's still better than having your seat kicked out from under you all the time like in jail. I leave the classroom to find a runway, like hallway stretching out before me. I sigh at the dull scenery. I come down pretty far looking for them, but I guess I still have a ways to go.
You're serious? Is it possible for us to not know about a guy who sticks out that much?
Oh. I hear a familiar voice through the fog and stop. Could it be? I sneak ahead, keeping my ears open.
I did think from last time that the culprit would be someone with ties to Mitsuru-san. I still can't shake that theory.
Yep, this is when they ran into each other.
Here. Or it could be his older brother's uniform.
There's no doubt about it. That's the Junes kid and the girl in the green track jacket. I didn't think I'd run into these guys so soon. Feel the corner of my mouth turn up at this unexpected bit of luck. Now that I know it's them, there's no need for me to hide. I approach them, making sure that my footsteps are loud on the hallway floor.
What is it?
Be on guard. Don't leave my side.
You're kidding me.
Hey guys, long time no see.
Are you serious?
Adachi-san.
Yeah, that shot face says it all, man. Lovely. When they see me, all three of them look shocked, as if I caught them on a hidden camera show. Heck, Yukun has his mouth wide open. Surprise? I want to laugh my ass off right now, but I shouldn't be doing anything that could mess things up. I have to keep my contact with them to a minimum.
No way. Why is it Dachi-san?
Could he be a fake?
Huh? Fake? Oh, right. I forgot about that whole thing going on.
Why are you here?
Huh? Oh, well, I had intended on staying well behaved. But someone begged me to help out. And you know, I'm not the kind of guy who can say no to something like that.
How about? You mean that show guy?
Yosuke-kun Scouts. Ah, so these guys already met Sho. That saved me the trouble of having to explain things.
Hmm? Have you guys already met? Oh, man.
That doesn't matter. Don't tell me you're working with the culprit this time, too.
Well, what do you think?
Don't play dumb. If I don't like your answers, there'll be boot prints all over your face.
See? They're taking the bait, just as I expected. They're so straightforward that it's almost stupid. It feels more convenient for me that they think I'm working for the other side.
Ah, who cares about all that? Come on. Aren't you kids in serious trouble right now? What with all the world ending and all?
So you are.
You guys really like sticking your heads into dangerous situations, don't you? You don't gain anything in life from doing that, you know?
I snickered contemptuously, and Yukun, who's been quiet up until now, throws his gaze towards me with eyes mixed up with all sorts of complex emotions.
Adachi-san, you said you would abide by the rules of this world. So why are you here?
Rules. Rules, eh?
That's right, I decided to follow the rules, so I might have to play along with these kids' idea. To them, I'm just an escaped convict. It'd be easier if I could just tell them what I've got in mind, but unfortunately being an adult is hard. Besides, I don't care what they think of me, as long as I can fulfill my objective. As I'm not saying anything, Yukun steps towards me as if he can't hold himself back anymore.
Don't you understand how the real world is in trouble because of Sho? This isn't like the TV world, where only we were involved.
Oh, man. I see you never learn. The only reason I took that brat up on his invitation was because I was bored. All the questions about what he's after or what's gonna happen to this town, I don't give a damn about any of it.
What's he saying?
Dutch, you lousy.
Whoa, whoa, give me a break. I don't intend to get involved with kids like you anymore. Like, I bet you're honestly abiding by the rules here, because that's how you think.
The rules here.
Oh, Yukun's furrowing his brow in confusion. I take it this means that they don't know about the rules here yet. Meaning they don't know about the persona fragments. I should give them a hint of the danger they're facing.
You know, the one-on-one stuff. You don't even know what's gonna happen because of that. Honestly, rats like you barely even think.
What's that supposed to mean?
Like I keep saying, if you keep fighting them on their own terms, it can bite you in the ass. I bet he's collected quite a lot of those persona fragments by now.
Huh?
They finally realize something's up and trade worried looks with one another. What? We were just playing cops and robbers up until now. What kind of investigation team are you? More like non-investigation team. Yes, that was a lame. That was as lame as one of Sho's jokes. As I'm lamenting the loss of my sense of humor, Yukun, who has his own worries, trembles and bites his lip.
Have we been inadvertently helping him?
Oh man, you really hadn't noticed? You need to get your act together.
The school building suddenly creaks loudly, like the howling of a beast. I instantly recognize it as the noise of the countless shadows gathering at the top of the tower.
What was that just now?
Looks like there's no more time left. Earlier than I expected. Well, that's why I need to get going. Good luck to you, I guess.
That's why I need to get
and
going.
your
Head
friends
ass.
who got caught, they might be in trouble if you leave them be, you know?
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
It means just what it sounds like. Then again, I guess it might be impossible for just you three. Wait!
I turn my back on them and disappear into the red fog. A Yosuke can try to chase after me only to run into an invisible wall. They already had 4 red pillars around them. That means they can't leave without winning the battle that they're going to face.
I guess that's enough for now. Well, go on and do your best, investigation team.
Wow. I quietly mutter at the kids behind me. Looks like show's plans are coming along faster than I had figured. Doesn't look like I have much time to slack off. Might even have to hurry. Outside the hallway windows, I can see the shadows collecting here and there, floating into the sky like shards of paper. Still, shadows, blowing away around like trash. The surreality of the scene makes me laugh. No trouble, please. After leaving Yukun in the hall, I've been walking around the school building in search of other Persona users. The shadows and Persona fragments are building up at a surprising rate. Perhaps I'm feeling a little worried as the fog thickens with the passage of time. Because I was walking faster than usual, I was able to come across a new area quickly. Just in case anything happens, I keep my gun in my hand. I slowly slide the door open with my other hand. Beyond the door is a room with eerie light pouring in. A Sho is sitting on a coffin. All he's doing is staring at a giant clock looming at the back of the room. When he notices me, he slowly turns in my direction.
Huh? Oh, it's just you. Hey there. Looks like it's going well. Getting plenty of Persona fragments, huh? Yeah, it's going so well, I'm bored as shit. I want to see them cry and groan and pain and all that good stuff. Actually, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and go take them apart. Well, there's no need to rush. After all, they can't leave this place. Huh? Well, yeah. I'm getting so bored. I should just go take out a couple of them. Whoa, hold on there. There's no need to get hasty when the plan's going so well, right? It'd be easier to just sit back and wait. What are you talking so big for? Want me to stick my sword through your ears?
With that, Sho slowly draws one of his katanas, then turns and stabs into one of the coffins lying around. He keeps hacking at it without a word, as if scratching an itch. I take this bizarre action as a sign of his madness.
Ooh, scary. Can't you calm down a bit? You won't beat anyone like that. And you came to get me because you needed me, no? You sure it's a good idea to kill me just because I rub you the wrong way? Cripes, what a wet blanket. Did you just come from a picnic out in the rain or something? Don't get the wrong idea. That guy has nothing to do with this. I can kill anyone I want.
With a sudden fury, he unsheathes his other sword and points it at my throat. Kill anyone if I feel like it, huh? Don't get cocky, you little asswipe.
Go on ahead. It's easy, right? Have you actually killed anyone before? This guy's really pissing me off.
Joe sheathes his swords with a sneer. I figured as much, but now it's clear that he doesn't like people acting superior to him. They say people like him suffer from inferiority complexes, but I don't give a damn about his past. What's more important right now is I take a quick glance at the exit out the corners of my eyes. All this sneaking around is really bugging me. They think they're hiding, but I can see their shadows on the floor. Those kids from the investigation team are as inept as ever. I move around to keep Sho from noticing them and walk towards him.
Look, there's no need to fight.
Wow.
Once it descends, after all, the world's going to totally disappear. Why spend your time dealing with them, you know? Just ignore those kids. That's not the problem. I look at those guys and I can't stop gagging. They just herd together like best buds. I don't know why they're so full of themselves. It makes me want to beat the shit out of them. Get them to cry like babies. You get me? Do you? Yosuke, Chie, get back!
Damn, I guess he did notice. So he reaches behind his back and pulls out a knife and throws it at them. Knife fails to reach them though, and thuds into the ground at their feet.
You're so lame. Such a frickin' irritating bunch. I hate to even look at you. I just want to see you completely destroyed.
His anger-fueled shout echoes throughout the warped room. Figuring that it's useless to hide any longer, Yukun and his little friend steps into the room. Damn it! I didn't want them to meet Sho any more than absolutely necessary. My plans have changed a little, but I can't help that. I think it's best if I play the spectator for a while.
Show me Nazuki. What are you planning?
Weren't you listening? I'm gonna get rid of all you disgusting pests and make this a world I can stand to live in. What?
Don't be ridiculous. That won't help anybody but you.
Yeah? So what? Of course it only helps me. I'm saying you're disgusting, so you should all just die.
This isn't funny anymore. You're totally nuts. Are you saying that nothing else matters as long as you're satisfied?
Aha! Well, duh! Friends? Bonds? You worthless pests aren't accomplishing anything but licking each other's wounds! Shitty pests in this shitty world have no goddamn call to give me their shitty lectures. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get rid of every shred of everything.
Little. You really are a piece of shit that's not worth saving.
Damn!
No right to do that.
Forgot Yosuke said that shit.
The world will be much quieter soon. Just like here, a wonderful place where there's no one else. It's all for me.
What? A world with no one else?
There he goes again. Is this that youth anger I hear about in the news? My, so scary. Sho explodes in anger and pulls out his katanas again with a menacing look on his face. He's just way too willing to hurt people. May as well try to stop him, even though it's probably not gonna do any good.
Whoa, what are you getting all worked up for? You really shouldn't do that.
Hey, bro.
You shut up too, you piece of shit!
Bro, Adachi said, hey, what's going on here?
Be begging for mercy!
I fucking love Adachi. He's like, whoa, hey, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9. That ass. Red pillars in the corners of the room immediately shine as Sho takes a combat stance. Never seen a stance like that before, but even I can tell this is a little more than a kid playing pretend samurai. Something that was honed for a single purpose: to swiftly and efficiently kill their prey.
I can't believe our town is such a mess because of that guy. There's no way I'm sitting back and letting it happen.
I'm with you. We'll show you with our own fists how strong you can be when you have something to protect.
Show strong. Don't let your guard down.
You little...
It was Sho who fell to the ground at the end of the intense clash. The red pillar shatters, signaling that the battle has been decided. I didn't expect this. Sho holds one hand to his chest in pain while he gasps, kneeling on the ground. From my perspective as a spectator, Sho was just as strong as his opponent. No, he was better in every way. Sho was faster, stronger, and focused on his opponent's weaknesses. So why did he lose? Well, duh, it's pretty obvious. The answer is simple. Persona. Sho didn't use a persona a single time during the fight. That means he doesn't have the power to use one. I didn't know that before, so learning this is a big plus for me. The other personality, Minotsky, used a persona. It's kind of weird since they're in the same body, but they say that personas come from the power of the mind. Because it makes sense that one of them might be able to use one while the other can't.
What did I tell you? This is because you kept using those weird powers. You got all puffed up because of someone else's gift.
Oops, I accidentally spit my mind in front of Shell. I quickly covered my mouth and noticed Yukun watching me, still in his fighting stance. I guess it's only natural they'd be wary of me, but damn.
Are we fighting you next, Adachi-san?
Huh? Oh man, don't be ridiculous. Why would I do something that hard?
Hard? Aren't you supposed to be on show's side?
Show's side? Give me a break. Come on. Isn't there someone else besides me you should be worrying about? Someone we should worry about.
Oh, wow. He gave him another hint. That's crazy. He gave him another hint about Minotsky, someone else you should be worried about. That's right. This isn't over yet. The troublesome thing about Sho is the fact that Minotsky's there too, and Yukun doesn't know anything about him yet. If Sho's been beaten, he's not just gonna lie there and take it. This saves me the trouble of having to explain everything myself. But it's no good for me if they happen to get killed. Am I gonna have to babysit these kids myself?
Persona.
And there he is. The instant Minotsky sits up, a reddish-black shadow appears behind him and attacks the investigation team. Tables are quickly turned, and soon Minotsky got the kids cornered.
Let's end this.
Ah, shit. Bro, my fucking... Ah! Bro, my foot just turned pins and needles. Fuck! Two personas come together violently, but it's clear that Yukun's at a big disadvantage.
Get grip, damn it. Get yourself killed at this rate.
If that happens, my plan will have been all for nothing. I have absolutely no interest in what happens between these two brats, but I can't let them get killed. Just when I thought it was time for me to lend them a hand.
Persona! Persona!
Nice. We already got the screenshot. Fire still, though. The two personas appear from the red fog and attack Minotsky simultaneously. Actually, I'm gonna just get it anyway, again. Minotsky's persona is stunned, and its relentless attack stops.
Yukun! Senpai, are you alright?
Yeah.
There's Nato Shirogane and some other girl I don't know, who's carrying a giant axe. They come running in Minotsky's size.
More imbeciles. It seems deploying doppelgangers made from shadows wasn't enough.
Don't move. Get away from Yukun, or I won't show any mercy.
No need for histrionics. I'll concede now without them. Though, should I at least get rid of Narukami first?
Minotsky points his blade at the kneeling Yukun. Unlike Sho, Minotsky would be able to kill Yukun like he was squashing a bug. He can't be underestimated. I'm actually gonna have to stop him this time. I walk into the center of the room, placing myself between the two.
Sounds like a bad plan. Haven't you ever heard the saying, the cornered stag is most dangerous? I don't think you have time or energy to waste.
No. Why are you here?
Naoto-kun's eyes widen with surprise over seeing me, and then... gunshot. The school building begins to creak again. The shaking is longer and more intense than when I was on the roof, meaning that the power Minotsky's collecting is coming closer. It seems things were progressing a lot faster than I thought they would.
Ah! Whoa! What is this shaking?
It's begun. I'll be taking my leave. All that's left is to see this through.
Hey, hold it!
When Minotsky turns his back to leave, the other kids surround him to prevent his escape. But Minotsky doesn't show any sign of panic. In fact, he gives them a mocking sneer.
You love to swarm, don't you? You find your strength by herding together. There are enough persona fragments now. I have no need to deal with you anymore.
What is this? My legs.
This again.
It only takes an instant. The moment Natsuki's eyes glow red, the air shakes and the kids in front of me suddenly stop as if chained down. Seeing that confirms my suspicions. Natsuki's capable of using his persona to control others. He used this power to control that detective in the interrogation room.
I've been relying on this borrowed power too much, but now it's about time to get it back.
Natsuki spares one last glance at Yukun's group and runs off into the fog. The other kids are frozen like statues. They can only watch him disappear. I'm free to do anything, but there's no point in me chasing after Minatsuki, so I just let him go. Once Minatsuki's gone, Yukun's group is released from whatever hold is over them, and they all fall to the ground. First, that was pretty hard for them. They all seem to be in a lot of pain. Before they can even catch their breath, the sound of footsteps approaches through the fog. A beauty in a skin-tight black catsuit shows up.
I'll take over from here. Let's begin. Bring on the ring.
When the lady yells out, red pillars reappear in the corners of the room, the invisible walls lock into place. Being stuck again seems to confuse the kids, and the situation is out of their depth.
Mitsuru-san?
No, that's a fake.
Where's Minazuki?
He's gone already. Hey, not to butt in, but don't you think you're in over your heads a little this time? Didn't you see his power? You're up against more than just that brat.
I shot to them from beyond the invisible walls. It was time for them to figure this stuff out on their own. Just get it already. It's with a bit of annoyance that I continue on.
I mean, don't you think it's a little late? He said he has all the persona fragments he needs. So all that's left is to summon that thing, and then jam the fragments he's gathered into.
As I say that, a rapier swings right in front of my nose. I blink in surprise to see a few strands of hair falling right in front of my eyes, like in a comic. She may be a hottie, but I don't need a chick swinging sharp objects in my face.
Might have hurt. What was that for?
You speak too much, imbecile. Should I deal with you instead?
Whoa, no way! Where'd you get that idea? All right then. I did try to warn you guys.
I've said enough already. Even the stupid investigation team should get it by now, right? I turn my back on them and quickly leave the classroom. If they've realized Sho's plans, then they should be heading for the top of the tower. At the peak, they'll find countless shadows, the persona fragments, and that power. The pieces are all still there. And again, it'll take them some time to get out of that barrier. There's even the possibility that they might not even make it to the top.
Seriously, give me a break.
Bruh. Either way, I've got to disrupt Sho's plans somehow. I pat my jacket to reassure myself that my gun is still holstered at my waist, and run up the stairway leading to the top of the tower. Alright. A whim. Chapter 5. We're halfway done. Okay. Top of the tower. I'm sure in good shape, considering I never exercised while I was in jail. I wonder if it's thanks to that bland health food. As I climb the top of the tower, through the fog I come to an open area. It's like this is my goal. Looking up through the powerful winds, the gathered shadows swirl around the top of the tower, giving out sinister power.
Oh, it's totally red. I wasn't ready for this.
Nope, that pun was just awful. I shake my head, look up at the cloud of shadows swirling around in the sky. The whirling storm sucks in one shadow after another like a tornado. I gulp at the sight up
The
close.
things of bright can dream up are scary. You wouldn't stand a chance if you got swallowed up in this. I guess Show's scheme is a huge success so far.
In the middle of the red fog is a clear object the size of a person, giving off light as it floats. I see, so that's all the fragments he kept shaving off from the persona users. The red-haired kid is standing next to it. As I stay low and watch, it looks like he hasn't noticed me. These kids were tricked into helping him collect the persona fragments under the guise of the P1 climax. Well, after such an intense battle, staying alive is a bit impressive. I think they deserve praise there.
It would be a problem if anyone died here, after all.
My goal here is to keep anyone from becoming a victim. That's all there is to it.
That's just something I can't allow. Sorry, but that's why I'm gonna have to gum up the works, by whatever means necessary.
I draw my pistol and aim at the red-haired young man through the fog. Show. Show's looking up at the giant shadow with an expression of rapture. Maybe he's too busy with his new world. He's not even looking this way. Well, that's convenient for me. I slowly thumb back the hammer on my revolver. People may not know this about me, but I'm actually pretty confident with my aim. I was always in the top of my class in pistol training at the academy. I take aim at the persona fragment in front of Show. Well, maybe it's too big to be called a fragment now. If I can break that thing, Show's plan is done for. I've only got the one chance. That's okay. I can't miss from here. I concentrate and put my finger on the trigger.
What?
Did I hit it? I'm sure I got it. The persona fragment didn't break. The impact of the bullet was only enough to crack it slightly.
One shot wasn't enough.
I have to get another shot in. I quickly take aim at the crack in the crystal. But just when I'm about to pull the trigger...
Hey, Adachi, what the hell are you doing?
Ooh, that shot's flames. Oh, that's a badass shot. That's a badass shot. Sho stands in front of me with a look of rage. He found me. A frontal assault is the absolute last thing I want to do. But I guess I can't help that now. I doubt he'd believe me if I told him my finger slipped.
Did I ever say I was going to cooperate with you?
This nigga said if my finger slipped, I'm fucking dead.
You goddamn son of a... I'll destroy you!
Oh, wow. Let's get ready to rumble!
Finally.
How's this? How about this? How about this? I'll make you cry! Little bastard!
You won't hit me. You won't hit me.
How about
Let's get to work.
Actually, I do want to look. So what? I don't understand what any of this shit means. That's crazy. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know what any of this means. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know what any of that means.
You won't hit me.
Damn, he tricked him? That's crazy. I won. It was more like Sho got tired of fighting and gave up. I was hurt pretty badly, but Sho must have used a lot of his stamina in that battle. I sit down on Sho's chest to keep him pinned. Wow, that's so disrespectful.
What's this about? Were you planning to betray me from the start? What an ungrateful little prick!
Joe glares at me, seething. Must really be pissed. I can feel him trembling under me.
Say? I told you I was gonna do whatever I want.
You cocky dipshit. Don't think that you've won. You must be seriously stupid to defy me. That's why you lost to them, you goddamn stupid moronic idiot!
All this yapping is hurting my ears. How many times do you have to call me a moron, you moron? I pressed the muzzle of my pistol against Sho's jaw to shut him up.
You actually have the nerve to say that to me. You're the one who got all cocky and started a fighting tournament. Haven't you had your fun? Because there's no way a brat like you could control that kind of power. You really should just say you're sorry to everyone and go back home like a good little boy, you know?
Shut up, shut up!
That's so
shut
disrespectful.
up. The hell are you mocking me for? I'll kill you! Get off me! I can do this! What's wrong with doing things because I can? Want me to skewer you from your jaw straight through your skull?
Doing it because you can, huh? You know, watching you really irritates me.
It's like seeing myself last year. Seriously irritating. The persona fragment's only a few meters away. I recock my pistol while holding Sho down. I take aim at the small target half hidden in the red fog. This will end all of this. In the blink of an eye, my view flips upside down. Sho, who I had pinned down just a moment ago, is now sitting on top of me. Shoot, Sho's got that power too. I don't have any control over my own body, and I just lay on the ground like a rag doll. Sho's eyes glow a burning red in his fury. Damn!
Kill you, Adachi. I'll crush you into pulp so no one will know what you even looked like!
Brad begins punching me in the face. I can taste blood from a cut lip. My head rocks with the impact of each hit. That's some power he has. If I'm still thinking that, I still have some time left in me.
You bastard! What are you thinking? You know how important this thing is! Are you trying to ruin my plan?
If you want to kill me, you could have just picked up his sword and do me in with a single slash. Instead, he gets on top of me and starts pounding. Whoa. What? Not letting me off so easy. Lucky for me, his rage is getting the better of him. Once a brat, always a brat. Sure, this hurts, but if my luck keeps up, I might just survive this.
That's what I said. I tried to destroy those persona fragments by striking myself a chance.
Say that again.
Worthless vermin. I knew you weren't worth shit. But to think you were biding your time for this. Well,
What? Dark. Listen, woman, don't do this. Not today, man. Bro, he's just... What? What? By the way, my camera didn't freeze. It's just I'm frozen in time because what the fuck? By the way, yes, that's Dark. We talk a lot in Discord. She's really cool. Also, Dark, if you don't mind, would you please follow the channel? I'm literally like almost like 12 plus followers away from reaching 100 followers. I would actually really greatly appreciate.
This is a moment in history! Take a picture!
Thank you. You're really okay. Thank you. Thank you. I I'm forever never. Nah, I'm not gonna say I'm forever in your debt. Loki thought I. Oh, damn, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Damn. Well, now you are. Oh, this isn't good. Things are going black. I don't even feel much pain anymore. I'm even on the verge of passing out. Don't they teach kids the meaning of the word moderation in schools anymore? At this rate, he might actually kill me.
Piss me off, you piece of shit.
I love Adachi, man. Funny little guy.
I was only planning to use from the start. Ha!
Damn, he's beating the brakes off this nigga, bro. I nearly black out after that intense blow, but I managed to hang in there. Maybe he got tired of hitting me. Sho gets up and picks up his sword and looks down at me mockingly. Jesus.
Just for curiosity's sake, how are you planning to use me?
I think you're misunderstanding me. You know the whole taming business? I wasn't planning to rely on your knowledge to begin with, moron. All I need is your persona. I was gonna rip off your persona, turn it into a shadow, slam it into the gathered shadows, and presto! Adachi's part is done.
Bro, that's just sad. He was gonna turn my persona into a shadow and fuse it with the shadows he was collecting. I don't have a clue what he's talking about. As I lie there confused, Sho holds his stomach and laughs merrily. Damn.
Ooh, I love that stupid look on your face. It's so great. I'm gonna let you in on some more secrets. Seems like the power left in you interferes with the thing I'm planning to absorb. I guess that power beyond humanity clashes with each other, but when that happens, that thing won't be at its full strength.
Nigga, who brought in the trumpets, bitch? What? Nigga fucking came from nowhere off the top rope. What the fuck?
So if you think about it the other way around, using your power stops that thing from doing whatever it wants, and then I get to tame it.
This man said, 1, when did you start streaming? 2, why the fuck you putting Twitter art in Discord? Get back to stream. Hey, super. And also, I started stream at like 6 o'clock ish because since you weren't here, I guess I'll say it again. I'm thinking about doing a double feature stream today, and after we beat this game entirely, because we're doing Adachi's part, I'm gonna be starting Near Automata. So yeah. So in order to control the power he was going for, he has to counter it with even more power, huh? I think I see a flaw in that reasoning, but given that we're talking about a power surpassing the realm of man here, logic might be going out the window.
Once everything was ready and I cut up the rest of them, I was gonna kill you slow. Still,
All I'm gonna say is we're doing.
Gave you the chance to have some fun, you piece of
All
shit.
I'm gonna say is we're going back to the 3 trifecta streams. By the way, we're going back to the 3 trifecta streams. So who knows? Maybe Persona might show up. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Maybe you might see a Ace Attorney stream. I don't know. But the first game that will be in the 3 trifectas in rotation is Near Automata. The other 2 are still a mystery. So maybe not. I don't know. Am I Persona out, man? Saying AA like it's ever gonna. But yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. We don't know the other 2 yet. The other 2 are still up in the air. I guess we'll find out in the next 2 coming days.
I was gonna let your crap slide until I showed you the end of the world you never got to achieve. Why not? Right?
Don't think we're the same, you little brat.
What? What was that?
You think the whole world hates you just because someone didn't treat you right. You're nothing but a little kid throwing a tantrum.
Damn.
I seriously hate this world. Don't put me in the same shoes as a half-assed brat like you. Please? You're so finished, you bastard. I'll kill you just like you want. Sure, I'm lame. Whatever. But you don't know yet, do you? Those guys don't play around. You better be prepared. Die, you piece of shit.
Cho slowly unsheathes a sword and lays it across my throat. A touch of cold steel against my neck gives me goosebumps. Ah, the situation's gone foobar. If my own corpse ends up hanging from a telephone pole somewhere, it's gonna make last year's case even more complicated. And if that happens, all the work I've done will go down the drain. Not only will my rules be taken away from me, but if the investigation into last year's case gets dropped, there'll be nothing left. That was the experience that defines who I am now. Can't allow it all to become a lie. The katana gleams red in the moonlight when Sho raises it high into the air, and then
Stop it, Sho!
the impact I expect doesn't come. I slowly open my eyes to see Yukun holding Sho back.
You're early. Way to ruin the moment.
Yukun frowns, not understanding what's going on. He seems confused. That Sho and I are at odds. Not like I need him to sympathize with me. I don't need this pity, but I don't want to be misunderstood either.
Just to be clear, I didn't do it for you guys. I just wanted to set things right for myself.
I know, you're not that type of person.
A look of relief spreads across Yukun's face. Seriously, kid, you're dope. You're a dope. If another crazy corpse shows up in that town, the investigation would have to start from scratch again. Thinking about that happening pisses me off. That's all.
You're such a know-it-all. It's not very attractive.
And passing out. I try to mock him, but talking hurts too much. And thanks to Sho beating the crap out of me, everything's getting cloudy again. I've done this much on my own. It's your turn to stop him, team leader. I can't even say those words, but that's what I'm thinking. It's then that I lose consciousness. All because of that bitch. A brat's BS is what that was called? That's funny. So we're reaching the end. So there's probably gonna be a fight in between here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so this is probably gonna be monologue, fight, monologue, then ending, and then epilogue. If I'm right about that. Oops. Oh, hi. The first thing I see when I come to is Yukun fighting a giant monster. The creature is made up of countless shadows moving out a giant hole. It's wreathed in flames intense enough to scorch the entire world. That's what I call the end of the world.
Going up against a monster like that's gonna be impossible. Even for Yukun.
The situation looks bleak, but on a closer look, Yukun doesn't look like he's losing. In fact, he's positively overflowing with energy, though it's beyond me where it's coming from. That be what all that bonds and friend stuff is about? But either way, he's dealing with the power that surpasses the realm of man. He's injured, but without a way to deal with a definitive end blow, that fights at a stalemate.
What power is this? How can one human's power alone be enough to best me?
You know, Kagutsuchi, that's what holds you back. The power I wield, the power we wield. It will never succumb to someone like you!
Silence, pest! I will not lose. I am stronger than anything.
Monster lets out an immense roar and raises a humongous arm aiming to destroy the ground Yukun is standing on. The tower isn't going to take much more abuse, what with all this shaking. Not even a Persona user could survive a fall from here. He seriously is a pain in the ass.
Persona!
Lovely. I quickly summon my Persona, Magatsu Izanagi, and attack the monster from behind while it's busy with Yukun. Rendered Magatsu Izanagi, my Persona's blade, covered in blackish red flame, strikes the monster's arm and knocks it away.
Itachi-san? What are you doing? I set everything up perfect for you. And you still didn't finish it off before I woke up.
Still, at this rate, there's no telling if he'll have the stamina to keep going. The monster might even make a comeback. But if I keep it distracted, there might be an opening to finish it off. Fine. I'll play along a little.
I can't let you take all the glory. Stay back and rest a while. You'll need to save your strength.
I know Yukun can be a space case sometimes, but it looks like even he understands what I'm getting at. Not bad, kid. I allow myself a small smirk as I look up at the giant body hanging down from the sky. The monster glares directly at me, its murderous intent piercing me like a gimlet.
Hey, how's it going? According to Shoku, the power left in you doesn't sit well with you, huh?
Wow.
You imbecile. How dare you intrude and have the nerve to stand before me?
The giant body, his massive arms, that stern jaw, flames spewing along the entire length of it. Damn, that's scary. Yukun's got to be a grade A moron to try and take this thing on. I don't think there's anything in the world I want to protect strong enough to face this thing. But, you know, being this deep in the shit is kind of exciting. Fine, I'll take a stand. Not for anyone else. I'll stand for myself. I'm trembling with the exhilaration building up in my heart and the fear of what I'm about to do. I can't hold back a sardonic grin as I shout up at the face in the sky.
Another sucker you are. Come at me. I'll play with ya.
Type shit. Alright, let's see. Can we do it in one try?
You won't hit me. You won't hit me.
Oh dear. Holy shit! Damn it. Hold on. The egocentric police stick? Oh, bitch! Take this, bitch! Okay. Oh shit! Oh, hold on. Oh shit! Hold on. Ah. Goodbye. Ah. Hold on. Come on.
You won't hit me. You won't hit me.
Ah, damn. No, this might be it. This is death. Shit. Damn it. God damn it. Bro, how much health does this motherfucker have?
You won't hit me.
We're taking a quick intermission, chat. We're taking a quick intermission. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going back in. I'm going back in.
And in terms of like safe air buttons, jumping X, you can see that goes a good distance. You can just like do it from here, hit it, and if it's like about to hit you, you can backdash like that. And even if you do it late, you should still be able to backdash on the ground. That's all.
Okay. All right.
Anyways, good luck. Don't get hoed.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of hoeing going on, but it's a learning process. I've been
Also,
getting unscathed.
Another thing you can do, just last thing, you can do this and then just start fucking kicking the shit out of its head with the air normal.
Duh. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going back in. Let's go. Council.
All right, good luck. Good luck.
Go.
Good luck, soldier.
Yeah.
Don't get washed.
Yeah. All right, I'm in. I'm gone. Yeah. We are so fucking cooked. We are so fucking cooked. We are so cooked. We're so cooked. Hey, welcome back, guys. Man, YouTube. I talked to my counsel. He taught me the ways. And to be honest, we got this shit. Okay, all right. Bro. Like I'm holding it now. There you go. Oh fuck. Damn it. God fucking.
Let's get to work.
Oh! Hooray! Get me the fuck out of here! Get me the fuck out of here! We're deleting this game! G fucking G! Get me the fuck out of here! You did 2C like once and it worked. What the fuck did I do? What did I do? I don't know what I did, but I did it. I don't know what I just started pressing buttons at some point. Nigga, my neighbor literally just got a fucking trumpet and it started playing victory music. I kid you the fuck not. This nigga is fucking hilarious. I think it's a kid. I think it's a kid that just got a trumpet and I've been hearing nothing but fucking trumpet sounds and I'm like, what the fuck am I hearing? Or trombone, whatever it is. Oh, the crouching triangle thing? Oh. Doesn't matter, we're out of this bitch! You will never see another fighting game on this channel! I kid you the fuck not! You will never see another fighting game ever again! This is a mistake! I told you, rhythm games and fighting games are not my shtick! Me when I lie. You will never see another fighting game on this channel! I put that on everything! I put that on the world! My body's so hot. I feel like I'm burning up. Just breathing hurts my worn out throat. With the relentless blaze scorching me, I'm half expecting to collapse into a pile of ashes at any moment.
I guess this is the best I can do with my powers.
It was nice of all of you. You put that shit on the world. I was thinking that maybe I could finish him off. I'm just too exhausted. That's all I can do to stand on my own 2 feet.
Such impudence from insignificant pests.
It looks like my efforts went for nothing. The giant monster gives a roar in pain from all that damage it took, and recoils for a moment.
Adachi-san!
From a fair bit away, Yukun is watching me with a look of surprise and bewilderment. It's not the same look he had last year when he confronted me in the TV. There's no hostility in his face, no caution in his eyes. I see nothing in his expression but concern for me. It's
What are
annoying.
you spacing out for? I don't have time to waste either. So let's hurry up and put it into this! Right.
Alright, now's our chance. I give Yukun the sign. He answers with a nod. A power I've never felt before begins boiling up from the depths of my body. The 2 Izanagi's, one dark, one light, resonate. Our powers merge together to become one giant force inside the 2 of us. I take that strength, revel in it for just a moment, and we unleash it all on Hino Kagatsuchi.
Izanagi! Nagatsu Izanagi!
We were both given the same power, but his evolved down a different path than mine's. I can tell that it's only grown stronger since the last time I saw him, and while that power pulls at me, I can feel it squeezing me dry. The turn of power becomes a giant sword that pierces the Hino Kagatsuchi, and his body shatters into pieces.
It's over, Hino Kagutsuchi! Time for a monster like you to head on home!
The fact that we got an Adachi and you team up in this game is probably the best shit ever. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that shit is actually fire.
Impossible. How could I fall to this drudgery of funds?
As it screams in its death cry, the monster's body crumbles into bits. The flame coating his body flares up one last time.
Serves you right.
Now it's over. The tension that had kept me wound so tightly reaches breaking point and snaps. I can only briefly see the floor rushing up towards me as I collapse to the ground, and then everything gets blackness. Damn. Boom, 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 boom. My rules. Are we back in prison? Oh no, we're not. Chapter 7, My Rules. When I come to, I'm lying face down in that part of the TV world where those old TV sets are stacked around like blocks. I don't remember how I got here after fighting that monster. But one thing's for sure, we annihilated that monster from the world, and there wasn't a single victim created by this entire incident. As long as that's a fact, I don't care about the rest. I fulfilled my objective. Managed to sit up and look around. Sho's lying on his back on the floor, and Yukun is looking at me as if he wants to say something.
Adachi-san. Man, what a pain. I had no intentions of seeing you guys ever again, you know? I finally figured out why you came here, Adachi-san.
That kid talks like he knows me. Don't you go making a relief face like that. I purposely ignore him and walk over to Sho. I slap him on the cheek.
You took a pretty bad beating, too.
Sho opens his eyes slightly and groans in pain. Looks like he's awake, but he doesn't have the energy to move. The madness and intense murderous intent are both gone. All he does is breathe. Well, looking at him like that, he's no different from your average kid. I remember when I was in the same condition as him. He reminds me of myself.
That's
just
why
a little.
I told ya, that power can't be controlled.
Is he finally going to finish this game? Yes, I am, man.
Is it all over? I don't think it's all over yet. Those nosy kids pushed your reset button before it was too late.
I look over at Yuku and his eyes go round in surprise. Oh, come on. You didn't know it? No wonder he's enjoying his youth so much. He doesn't realize all the important things going around him. Idiot.
Well, that's fine with me. A kid should enjoy doing what he wants.
I heard this was a double or
Just
nothing
don't
show.
say
What is that
me.
supposed to mean?
But now's the only time
Oh,
you get to
I was
do
gonna
that,
be
you know? Once you go out
doing a
into the
double
real
feature?
world, there's really nothing great about it.
Shows like me. A man consumed by power, but he's still got plenty of chances to start over. He'll find that out, whether he likes it or not. Connections between people are also chains. They've brought me nothing but trouble. So I can understand why Sho wants to push that crap as far away from himself as possible. But the troublesome thing is, once you start making connections with other people, they start winding their way around you before you notice it. Even when you're suffering from weakness and pain, they just don't hold back. But depending on how you handle it, it can create possibilities for you. In other words, whether you make use of these connections or let them go to waste is all on you. Plus,
In other words, you can't just run and hide in this world. It doesn't let you off the hook that easily. Well then, it's about time I head back. If your friends show up, they'll only start yapping about some annoying drivel again.
so what's the feature, boy?
Adachi-san, you're going back, right?
The game that we will be playing after
What's
this
that supposed to mean?
is
Did you
Nier
think I'd run
Automata.
away like in some Hollywood drama? No, that's not what I meant. I just want to do my time quietly. I really don't want to get wrapped up in
What is the
something like
second
this ever
game?
again.
I spit that at him as I stick my head into one of the TVs stacked up here. As I'm about to shove myself the rest of the way in, I hear a voice.
Please wait.
The desperation in Yukun's voice startles me. My heart skips a beat. I can't help but pull myself back out. Being caught off guard like this surprises me, but like hell I'm gonna let him know that. I decide to play things off as normally as I can.
Don't yell like that. You startled me. So, you
I better
still
hear
have
only
business
correct
with me?
takes.
Ojima-san said.
Max
I'll
out your
see you
reading
as soon as I can
comprehension.
Oh, give me a break. If Dojima-san shows up, I'll get yelled at even in lockup.
I can already see it in my mind. I make a face seeing that Yukun laughs. That punk.
Maybe so. Adachi-san, good luck.
Yeah, back to prison you go. He called me back just to say that. Good luck. My luck is none of your business. Seriously, he's still the same annoying brat I knew from before.
Dumbass.
Dumbass. That bitch. Mina the Eye watches? Shut the fuck up. I load all the venom I can muster into throwing that word Yukun's way. I don't know what face he makes when he heard it. I've already stuck my head back into the TV. My farewells to this world for good. Damn. I'm going back to following my own path. This time I'm gonna make sure I won't be seeing them again. I slowly close my eyes. I'm exhausted to my limits, but it's an oddly pleasant feeling. Damn. Oh, and have fun? Alright, epilogue. It's the last chapter, boys. Adachi.
The
Ah,
prosecution's been
damn.
solved.
Alone. It's been a few months since that P1 climax bullshit. The prosecution's case finally rested in the middle of summer. I was transferred to the detention center. Going to court means that there's the possibility that I'll get the maximum penalty under the law. But instead of worrying about that, I'm more relieved that all those troublesome days are finally over.
Man, my road until now seemed long and short at the same time.
Last year I lost at my own game. Having to put up with this shitty world, one day I was suddenly given a special power. That was when my game started. I had lousy human relationships, a boring job, and was part of a corrupt society. Even I could destroy it all. I could remake the world in a way I wanted. And I'll admit it, I enjoyed the game, as if I was trying to fill my own empty heart. Even the pressure of the unknown creeping up on me gave me the ultimate thrill. But eventually I lost to the brats from the investigation team, and was arrested as the serial killer who had terrorized Inaba. Game over. After it was all over, the only things I had left were my experiences and my rules. All games have rules, of course, and once I was caught, I decided that I'd follow the rules of this reality, to atone for my sins and confess everything to the police. And yet, if some mysterious corpse who died of unknown causes was found hanging somewhere, they declare the case open again and start suspecting that the true killer was still on the loose. If that happened, it would mess up the rules I set for myself. I'm not going to stand for that. That's all. Because of the recent commotion and by how I was mysteriously gravely injured while in custody, it means that my incarceration is going to be even longer while they were trying to figure out what happened. I was starting to get tired of all these goddamn psych evaluations as well. I keep telling them that I'm going to follow the rules of this world, so they should take things a little easier on me, right? Seriously, the people in charge of this are so hard-headed that it's a pain in the ass.
Then again, it doesn't change the fact that I'm bored. I wonder if the way things were before would have been less dull.
Damn. I throw myself onto the moldy-smelling tatami mat in my cell and yawn loudly. Just as I'm drifting off into the escape of sleep, I hear footsteps approaching from the hall.
Hey, you have a visitor.
Is it you?
Must be Dojima-san.
Oh, it's you! It has to be. I roll my eyes and groan inwardly. Just as Yukun said, the instant my indictment was completed, I got a letter from Dojima-san saying that he'd be coming to see me. What timing? Oh, okay, it is Dojima. Dojima-san was waiting for me to be moved to the main detention center. I feel like he's caught me.
Why would he want to see me after all this? He really is nosy.
This is so awkward. Thought I'd cut any ties between me and Dojima-san the moment I was arrested.
Well, you gonna see him or not?
This is why I hate him.
He stayed up without a word to the guard. Refusing wouldn't do any good. I, of all people, know how persistent he can be. I squint in the harsh light outside the door where Dojima-san's waiting for me.
Hey. Have you fattened up a bit since the last time I saw you?
Well, life in lockup is much easier than your grueling training.
Did I really just hear you say that?
Aw, man. Aw, man. Not like this. My nigga. What a way to end it, bro. Fuck. And that fucking cheeky ass smile that nigga got on his fucking shit-eating ass grin, man. Fuck. Chat. That shot is hard. Shit-eating ass grin on your face, man. Something's never changed, bro. Damn. Dojima-san laughs at my taunt. Can't stop myself from smiling either. I look down quietly so that he doesn't notice. I threw our connection away, but it came back. I cut it, but it wouldn't stay cut. Bonds between people really are troublesome. And yet, somewhere inside me, I can't help but feel a little relieved at the way things turned out. I guess having a bond like this isn't so bad. I think that to myself, but I accidentally murmur it out loud too. But the sound slipped away, lost among the calls of cicadas outside the window. Damn. True friends, by the way. Oh, what a way to end that, man. Fuck. Fucking Adachi and Dojima, man. What a way. Ah, the bonds of friendship. This shit was me. It only took me 70 years, but this shit was me. What a fucking game, man. I love the story. From Arena to Ultimax. Seeing the Persona 3 cast have their final swan song. Seeing the Persona 4 cast have their final swan song. Having Lapras as a new character. One of my favorite characters to be introduced. I'm gonna ignore that comment. Seeing Shoma Nazuki be a fucking GOAT. Nigga, that shit was peak. I love this game. I love the story. This story was great. As I expect from a Persona game. The bonds of friendship, man. The bonds between one another. And how niggas can keep on going regardless of that fact. Man. What a fucking game. Speaking of Adachi, I literally scroll on Twitter to see Adachi art, by the way. Get to dancing. Nah, I'm good, man. Did I ever tell you I have 2 left feet, you know? Like, I have 2 left feet, you know? So yeah, that won't work for me, man. But man, I have nothing else to say about this game. Other than I'm glad that it's over, but I'm also sad that it's over because, like I said, this is the last time we're seeing these characters. The last time we see Yukun, the last time we see Adachi, the last time we see the Persona 3 cast in general. It's sad. I'm sad. I am incredibly sad though that it's over. Look at my 2 ghosts standing right there, man. If I could, I would get a Adachi and Shomanatsuki figure. Incorrect, by the way. You just are dance phobic. I have 2 left feet, man. What can I say? I'm not dance phobic. A nigga can't fucking like. I can't dance, man. Like, what am I supposed to do about that, man? I can't dance, you know? Man. Purple people can enjoy dance, by the way, so you're just a liar. Yeah. I'm not. You know what? Here you go, hero. Enjoy that. Enjoy this. Enjoy that. But yeah, yeah, definitely a peak game though. I will say, definitely peak. And we will be moving on to the next game in our arsenal, which is Nier Automata, by the way, chat. Nier Automata will be the next game getting played on the channel. I plan on starting it right after I am done with this stream. Just give me a few minutes to actually get it. Don't worry about that, man. Anyway, just give me a few minutes to set it up, you know, and I will be there shortly.
This program was brought to you by the following sponsors.
And I love that the last voice that ended is Adachi-san. But yeah. And with that, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is done. So chat, thank you everybody for experiencing this Persona 4 Arena Ultimax story in its entirety. This game is behind us officially, and I really do greatly apologize that it took so long to get done with this game. But regardless, this is the end. And without further ado, since this is the end, I have nothing to say but my outro. So thank you everybody for watching. I really do greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Dante for giving us that quick intermission for Adachi and the training art that commenced a little bit. Shout out to Hero for stopping by. Shout out to Jace for stopping by. Shout out to Dart for following and stopping by. Really greatly appreciate that. Shout out to Super Jesus for stopping by as well. Without further ado, I'm gonna make my way out of here. So if you guys want to know, I'll be streaming next time. I'll be streaming at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, I'll be streaming right after this, but normally I'll be streaming at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get the fuck out of my face. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch at Minaruto 24/7. As well as if you guys want to follow me on my social media account handles at Minaruto 24/7 on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, you can. And also follow me on my YouTube channel as well. Subscribe, like, comment, do all that good jazz, where I post all the VODs from the from the Twitch channel onto the YouTube channel. So just in case you do miss when I go live, don't worry about it, because all the streams will be up on the YouTube channel for safekeeping. So thank you everybody for watching me play Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. The end of an era and a new one starts. I'll catch you guys when I catch you guys. And until next time. Bye, guys.